Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, round number one, Glenelg, South Australia. Athletes being introduced onto court for the gold medal match in the orange tops. It's that combination of Elizabeth Alchin and Jasmine Fleming. Lizzie in the black hat. Jasmine, we've seen her in the pre-match interview. More of these new combinations post the World Championships in November in this very city of Adelaide. Been lots of upheaval, lots of changing of players, who's playing with who. There's been retirements, new thinking. So a lot to be seen and observed and learned about some of these new combinations. This lady, 24 years of age, Gruene. What a welcome addition to the Mahindra Beach Volleyball Tour this year from Germany. Plays normally on the World Tour with the incredible Sandra Ittlinger. And had some great results in the past. She won 3 times on the World Tour in 2024 alone. She had a 3rd last year at the Cape Town event and a 5th at the Stade event. So, boy, Gruene is high quality and such a great addition to this event. And up against, well, with her, I should say, on her side of the court, the incredible Fejes, this Australian tearaway, who herself won 3 events on the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour in 2024 alone. So all in readiness, the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, the women's gold medal match. This is Lizzie Alchin. She is going to get us underway. Best of 3 sets to win the gold. Sharp and efficient start, of course. Stephanie Fejes, so busy, so technically competent, the left-hander. Snapping the ball confidently. She just has no fear, Steph Fejes. She sees the ball, she sees the shot, she just goes for it.
Well, whenever you talk anybody up in mid intro, they're probably likely to serve and not make it out. But we'll let her go with that one.
Oh, just missing. Fejes has got so many trouble shots. Half expecting her to catch the line. Her and Anna haven't played a lot together before, as you can imagine. So that middle serve was a clever serve from Fleming. That gap between the two players, if they don't know each other's games super well, that might be a corridor of uncertainty. It might just pay dividends on this occasion as well. It certainly does. Alchin with a little knuckleball on the second play, but clever from Jasmine Fleming, saying, look, you girls just don't have the reps together as a combination. I'm going to serve that seam and try and maybe get you out of position. So clever serving for a 3-1 lead. Drop shot from Gruene. Very, very good. Nice, composed control on the ball. So once again, folks, you win 2 sets, you win the gold medal, you win the tournament. Every time a ball is served, someone gets a point. So if you make a service error, not unlike that, thanks Steph, the opposition get the ball back and they get a point on the board as well. First 2 sets, it's a race to 21 points. We're going to change ends every 7 points scored. And it is 4 points to 2. Lizzie Alchin with the ball. Great read from Alchin defensively. Can she turn it into an offense? Fejes was good, but not quite great. And it will end up being a point. That's a nice, confident defensive move by Lizzie Alchin, the West Australian, 21 years of age. Had a good win in the semi-final this morning, 21-10, 21-15, to get into the gold medal match. So they're coming into this match pretty fresh, as both teams are, as you can imagine. Of course, Alchin has already got 2 silver medals on the ABV Tour from 2025, both with Georgia Johnson, who's a recent retiree from this level. We salute Georgia Johnson and her contribution to beach volleyball in her retirement. So 3-5. So nice control, the breeze starting to just have a little bit of an impact on the ball, but though not bright and sunny, really nice, manageable conditions for the athletes. The breeze is not going to bother them too much. It's not a blaring sun. The sand is not too hot, as it can get really hot here in Adelaide. So really nice playing conditions. I'm expecting a high quality affair. Jasmine Fleming just igniting on that pill. Wonderful arm swing from a strong and composed athlete. 6 points to 4. The 23-year-old Queenslander back to the service line. They lead 6-4. Oh, that's just touched Steffi on the way through. She was trying to get out of the way of that ball, I swear. It just followed her and followed her. You can see the wry smile on her face. She's like, she went full matrix. Couldn't quite disappear in time. This time the net is the one getting in the way. Of course, for this, 3 of these 4 athletes, Fejes, Alchin and Fleming, they train against each other nearly every day up there in Brisbane at Sandstorm in the high performance setup, so there'll be no surprises. They'll know each other's games. Boy, oh boy. Gruene probably should have stayed and blocked. I don't think she thought Fleming would be able to put up such a great ball, and Alchin, unchallenged at the net, has just spanked that ball away beautifully. Lizzie back to the service line. Goes after Gruene, the German. Oh, good read down the line, but couldn't quite get a handle on it. So the drop shot from Anna Gruene, good enough for the side change. So 6 points to 8 now, trailing by 2. Team in green. And number 3 seeds. Oh, that is preposterous from Jasmine Fleming. No block again. It's just showing maybe the little lack of team experience between Steffi and Anna. They just really didn't put up a challenge at the net. Fleming snapped it down with some authority. Bit of pressure on the serve. Fleming, oh, the sand monster got her, but she was able to get a play on the ball. Opportunity for Fejes though, the line shot for the lefty. Really clever, great composure from Fejes. Tough break for Fleming, she kind of stumbled, was caught in the sand. She didn't have time to get up, try and make a play at the ball. So, although late news, just in, the point's actually going to go to Alchin and Fleming. It's been called that Fejes, I think, has touched the net as part of her spiking action. So 10 points to 6. That's a little heartbreaker there for the team in green. And then, boy, oh boy, that's going to shatter their hearts to pieces. Fleming down the middle again. That is clever from the Queenslander. Timeout called by Fejes and Gruene. They are under a little bit of pressure through that middle service. Really wonderful stuff. Alchin and Fleming out to a 5-point lead. Set number 1, the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. Here in the beautiful part of the world that is South Australia. Adelaide has more than 200 cellar doors. Within easy reach, you'll find the Adelaide Hills just 20 minutes drive away, while McLaren Vale 45 minutes away by car. The renowned Barossa and Clare Valley are also close by. Perfect for day trips. A big shout out to anyone out there enjoying some of those wonderful sights and sounds and tastes. The sushi's pretty good as well. Hope you're enjoying the coverage of the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. Anna Gruene and Steph Fejes up against Elizabeth Alchin, or Lizzie, and Jasmine Fleming. Jasmine in the white sunglasses there. Lizzie's got the hat on, and they've got a 5-point lead. Fejes and Gruene, the New South Wales German combination, the international wildcard. Anna Gruene for this event, so great to see her here all the way through to the gold medal match. Can she top the podium? But again, service pressure. Jasmine's really come to play from the baseline. Using that breeze into her face really, really cleverly. The roll shot's going to be on a plate for Fleming, although, oh yeah, beautiful roll shot. I thought she'd overdone it, but no, of course it was inch perfect. Ball getting a little bit out of her reach. You could see her reaction, but she was good enough to hit the winner. So 13-6, the service pressure elite at the moment from Jasmine Fleming. Yeah, great craft from Gruene, taking the pace off the ball, waiting for the opposition to make a defensive decision and then just going soft cross-court. Nice run of points though for the number 1 seeds. They're in control, they lead by 6. Let's see what Fejes can do from the baseline or defensively. She can make an opportunity not to be. So we're going to take a break. It is the technical timeout. Set number 1, women's gold medal match. Elizabeth Alchin and Jasmine Fleming, our number 1 seeds, leading 14 points to 7 in the break. Set number 1.
From the south, traditional Gruene beach volleyball girls are used to playing in these sorts of positions. Yes, it's 7 points.
Let's have a look at some of the highlights. Jazz Fleming there, just from a reasonable distance off the net, still tall enough, athletic enough to really put some pressure on her offense. We saw Alchin the back set. Well, that was just a gem. No one at the net, and Alchin just teed off. Short serve, no problem for Jazz Fleming. And then this service pressure has created a little bit of havoc for this new combination, Fejes and Gruene. Often once teams have got plenty of reps together, they've played a few events, done plenty of training, they build a little bit of ESP, a little bit of second sight as to where each other is, but not quite as fluent yet between Steffi and Anna, but I'm sure they will get there. I think we might have a little medical timeout. I think there was a slight injury to Anna Gruene. That hard-driven ball off that last play looked like it caused her some discomfort on her hand. So I think we might be in a 5-minute medical timeout. But who better to tell us the exact details than my friend Greg Jury sideline. Greg, what's going on?
Yeah, Fogs, Anna's just got that off that block there, just came off the left-hand little finger, and she's just getting some medical attention to that at the moment. She seems in okay spirits, just shaking it off at the moment, but just needs to get it taped up, I think, just to give her a bit of comfort. But all looks pretty good, nothing too serious, but just a bit of safety around that left little finger.
Well, if we do have time, I don't really want to go down
Fair enough. Athletes can use the medical timeout if they have encountered an injury during the course of the play, so she's well within her right to do that. Not gamesmanship by any means. For Jasmine and Lizzie, it's then about them being really professional and ignoring both this time delay and trying to keep their level of focus and concentration, but also not maybe overplaying. Sometimes you can come back out against an athlete you think might be injured, and that changes your strategy, and maybe not always for the better. So whatever their strategy is, it's working so far. So they need to not necessarily overdo the fact that there's an injured athlete out there and just keep sticking to their strategy and what's got them to this solid scoreboard in the first place. Just to recap, if you're just joining the coverage, we've played both of our bronze medal games, the men and women. That lady on screen, we just saw Kayla Mears and her partner Tara Phillips winning the bronze medal 2-0 over Kyla Sanchez and Jolie Duplessis, the West Australian ladies, taking 4th. And in the men's bronze medal match that preceded this match was congratulations to Justin Schumann and Solomon Bushby winning a really clutch 3-setter, 21-12, 14-21, 15-13 over Garang Anyang and Klaas McIntosh. So 2 bronze medalists have been decided. This is our second last match for round 1 of the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. The women's gold medal match. We're just in an injury timeout. Our German athlete, Anna Gruene, has just had a nasty knock on her hand blocking. The Aussie spiking power, world class, so not a surprise. So just taping up some of those digits. She's a no-nonsense gal, let me tell you. She won't need all 5 minutes, and she won't need to bounce back. So we'll be back underway very, very shortly down here at Glenelg Beach. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are in the volleyverse. The Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. We are back. She looks poised and ready. Yep, she's good. And again, my point, I'll remake it for Lizzie Alchin and Jazz Fleming. Doesn't change anything. This is about them controlling what they can do on their side of the net, keeping their momentum, sticking with their tactics. They lead 14 points to 7 in the first set. So whatever they've been doing, keep doing that. They lead by 7. Beware the injured athlete. This might just stir Gruene up. Let's see who they go after. Indeed they do. Yeah, nice craft. Gruene, that's classy. She knew she was going to get the serve. There's no favours out there, injured or not. She handled it very well. The lefty serving for her team in green. And the ball going out, so Fleming. Maybe a little mental lapse herself there. On the side change, of course, now the wind from behind Jasmine and Lizzie, so they just need to make little tiny adjustments for the changed conditions on that side of court. It's going to be Gruene again. Oh, well. The volley gods are smiling on her now. The ball into the net and dropping over. Folks, we don't play a let court in beach volleyball. A serve that hits the net and goes in a play, that's a legal serve. You've got to make a play at it. It's very hard to do. So back-to-back-to-back points out of the timeout. Powerful stuff. Gruene again in defense. But Fleming was ready for it. Showing great composure. Had a great World Championships. Did Jasmine Fleming. Played some great rallies. New partnership with Alchin, of course. He's played with Fejes heaps. Now on the other side of the court from her. The lefty picked up down the line. Alchin with a great defensive read. What's the response? Oh, very nice from the West Australian. Lizzie Alchin. Read that perfectly. At the last moment, Fejes decided to roll the ball down the line. Alchin dialed in quickly. 16-10 now. The lead back out to 6. Fleming getting a little bump off the net of her own. Oh, nice. This time, a good deep swing. And that's the power of having the breeze in your face like that. For Fejes, he can hit high and deep with a bit of topspin. Not much Fleming could have really done with that ball. And it landed in by almost a metre. So that's a nice play by Fejes. And turns it into some serve pressure. Transition opportunity for Gruene. Alchin, right there. Opportunity for her. Oh, Fejes! How much did she enjoy that? The smile tells you everything you need to know. Anytime you get a block against one of your training partners, a little bragging rights there for Steph Fejes. She gets the change ends, gets the ball back. The lead only 4 now, 12-16. Can't quite land the cross-court serve though. So for Alchin. What sort of service pressure can she bring to bear? Breeze into her face, the West Australian. Goes after Fejes on this occasion. The drop shot, just a little, well, no, that's a nice touch. Fleming, high quality from Jazz Fleming, saying I touched that. Referee had called that out and given the ball to Fleming and Alchin. But Fleming has actually put a hand up. How many other sports, folks, do the athletes show that level of integrity? I do not know, but Jazz Fleming showing elite level integrity at that moment in a gold medal match. 13-16, she touched it last. Yeah, but she responds in a clinical fashion. She touched that one last as well, deep into the corner of the opposition, so 17-13. All right, Jasmine served so well from this position earlier in the set. Can she find that groove again? 18-13 now, the score updates. Not to be, 14-18. Anna Gruene on screen there, the German, 24 years of age. Enjoying her time in Australia, enjoying playing side by side with a fabulous Steffi Fejes, I'm sure of that. Fast set to the stick, that's such an elite play. Really clever from Fleming and Alchin. They set the wide ball, but it was fast. It didn't really give the blocker time to get out there and put much of an opposition up, and that's a clever play for 1914. Nice ball control from our number 1 seeds. Fejes again in mid-court. That was asking a little bit too much on that occasion. That's going to be 20 points to 14. And for our number 1 seeds, Lizzie Alchin and Jasmine Fleming, they have 6 set points. I beg your pardon, it's gone the other way. There you go, it was touched. Scoreboard will be adjusted in a moment. Now they've got set point.
Very solid on side out at the moment. If it was in orange.
It's going to be a 20-15 sides change as we catch up with the action. Apologies for confusing everybody. But at 20 points to 15, it will be Jasmine Fleming down at the pier end of Glenelg Beach, and she is serving for the first set with 5 set points. Oh, but she can't get it done. 16-20. Still 4 set points remain, but you do not want to give a team of the quality of Fejes and Gruene half a chance, half an opportunity. Set point number 2. Fejes into the breeze, heavy ball. Oh, but Alchin gets it done and gets it done straight away. So 21-16. The first set is in the bag. Our number 1 seeds leading the gold medal match 1 set to none.
We'll find out in just a moment's time. So there we have it, Davo. Set 1.
Well, strong start to this gold medal match. Here's some of the highlights. Our number 1 seeds in the orange. Jasmine Fleming hitting beautifully from all around the court. Alchin as well when given an opportunity. Look at that, an open net and no regret. Crushing that ball away. Great mobility from Fleming and just such a clean, simple action. Her service pressure was outstanding and put the team of Fejes and Gruene under a lot of pressure. When that transition opportunity came, she usually managed to take it. Nice little comeback though, it has to be pointed out. Anna Gruene out of the timeout. She got a bit of an injury on her hand. She took her injury timeout and came out and actually won the next couple of points. So just great fighting spirit shown by the German athlete. But at the end, our number 1 seeds a little bit too strong in set number 1 as the folk along the Corso here, along the boardwalk at Glenelg. Very knowledgeable crowd. They love their beach volleyball, as do we. I hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are. This is the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour round number 1. You are at Glenelg Beach. You are watching the women's gold medal match. The team at the top of the screen, Stephanie Fejes from New South Wales, Anna Gruene from Germany. This is Gruene with the ball. They are trailing 1 set to love. We are ready to go in set number 2. Oh, Fejes! Yes, 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 yes! Monster block. Hands of steel from Fejes. Lizzie Alchin, well, that will ruffle her feathers a little bit, I'm sure, at the start of the second set. How does she respond? Hard and cross-court, a little fist pump as well. I like that. Alchin, she seems so nice, but she carries a lot of fireworks in that shoulder of hers. Personal pride was knocked askew by the roof block. What can Fejes do on the transition? Jump set, delightful. Oh, good touch. Wonderful pickup. That's high quality on both sides of the net. Anna Gruene there on screen, the German athlete. Knows what it takes to win these and bigger events. Has won 3 times on the World Tour of Beach Volleyball, so she is hyper experienced. Delight to have her here on the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour this weekend, that's for sure. I'm sure Steffi Fejes relishing this opportunity to play with a highly credentialed international athlete. Her development though, Steffi Fejes, just interstellar. She's gone from strength to strength. Just 21 years of age. She is absolutely already a superstar in our sport. So called out, I think. Saw the line judge put the flag up. Sometimes the The chair umpire can overrule, of course, but it was a pretty quick and distinctive and definitive call. So ball called out. Fleming again. Just not quite getting her radar. This end of the court, she serves so well from the far end. 3 points apiece now. Gruene looking to use that breeze to her favour. Oh, how's the layout dig from Gruene? Little one-armed layout, pops the ball back up. No problem at all for this highly credentialed German. Alles klar, says Stephanie Fejes. 4 points to 3, they hit the lead. Fejes trying to recycle that second ball, picked up. And they pay the price. It's pretty unusual to see a pair of left-handers. You just don't see that often at the elite level in Fejes and Gruene. They're both left-handed. There's advantages and disadvantages for having two right-handers, or a right-hander or a left-hander, but two left-handers, well, it's a thing of beauty, obviously, but a rarity. They seem to be adapting pretty well to each other's game style at the moment, taking them all the way to the gold medal match. 4 points apiece. We're just checking on the correct server. The athletes have to stay in correct service rotation. So you're allowed to keep serving until you lose the point and then the other team serve, but when the serve comes back to your side, if you were the last athlete to serve for your team, it's no longer your turn. You can't have the same athlete serving over and over and over again for your team. It's actually up to the officials to keep a close eye on that. Sometimes the athletes, shock horror, can get a bit confused in the heat of the moment. But we're underway again. Alchin, after all that preamble, serves it into the net. Fejes to go back. I'm sure she'll make no such mistake. A 1 point lead. They trail 1 set to love, of course. A must-win set for them to keep this match alive. Alchin lines up behind the serve. Just misses wide. You can see what she was thinking.
I reckon that was the first time, though. The first time we've seen a set from the girls in orange that didn't end up where it was supposed to
Now,
go.
Greg, conditions getting interesting down there. What are you seeing from the sand, mate?
Yeah, mate, just seen that wind pick up to about a 25-kilometre wind now, mate. A bit of a front coming through, bit of dark clouds as well, just where the pier is. I say we've got some showers coming, so you can just tell with that front coming through. Bit of interesting times ahead.
Thank you to my man on the sand, Greg Jury, expert weather prognosticator, an all-round good guy. And if you've already one set up in a match, in the gold medal match, and you're seeing some weather coming, it might just be enough to maybe get you to put your foot on the accelerator a little bit more, perhaps. But for Alchin and Fleming, they trail by 2. They're not going all their own way, and a couple of unforced errors starting to creep into their game. Maybe they've got one eye on the horizon and not on their opposition. This has been a nice little comeback from the team in green. They're up now 8-5, second set. Another ball picked up by this talented German and put over on 2. So complete change of complexion in the women's gold medal match. Fejes and Gruene have completely flipped the script after set number 1. They went down 21-16. They battled hard, but they never really had the ascendancy. Well, in set number 2, it is completely changed. 9 points to 5, and our number 1 seeds, Alchin and Fleming, making unforced errors, uncharacteristic plays. Let's see if they can just settle and get back into this set. High line was the call. That'll disappoint her. It was the right option. She got a good call from a partner. Couldn't execute. Maybe a tiny get-out-of-jail card for Alchin and Fleming. This is Lizzie Alchin back to the service line. Trailing by 3. They're going a lot of ball at this German athlete. Inviting Fejes to hit that second shot, but she couldn't do it. You see the group. Gruene now playing on the left-hand side. We've seen her partner Fejes playing on that side, so they're mixing up their strategy a little bit. Another service error, 10 points to 7. So here is Stephanie Fejes, all the way from the northern beaches in New South Wales, that absolute nursery of great beach volleyballers, and a great serve to go with a great beach volleyballer. Into the breeze, topspin perfection, 11 points to 7. The Northern Beaches Volleyball Association have a lot to be thanked for their continual production line of high-quality beach volleyballers. Perhaps not a highlight reel moment for Steph Fejes after that build-up. Even she can see the funny side. Everything I love about Steph Fejes' game in about 30 seconds, the elite jump serve that hits the line, and then the giggle fest when she doesn't treat herself too harshly for making an error. That's going to be long. Great defense. So 12-8, we're 1 point away from the technical timeout. And the women's gold medal match has flipped on its head. Fleming and Alchin were in control and took control of the match through set 1, but completely in the hands of the team in green now, Fejes and Gruene. That's a nice angle though. That's better, that's calm, it's composed. And it's technical timeout time at 8. Sorry, 12 points to 9 if my memory serves. A 3-point lead though for Stephanie Fejes and Anna Gruene. And of course we couldn't do this event without our dear friends at Mahindra, proud sponsors of the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour. Today's action proudly brought to you by our series title sponsor Mahindra, helping Australia elevate into everyday action. And thanks to Mahindra for backing beach volleyball across Australia. I know the athletes really enjoy being able to get around in the Mahindra vehicles. We thank them again this year for being part of the action. So the technical timeout has happened. We are 1.5 sets into the women's gold medal match. Will Alchin and Fleming hit back and maybe win the gold medal in 2 sets? Will Fejes and Gruene keep this momentum going and take set number 2? It would be fitting for the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour Round 1 event to go to 3 sets. We'd love to see this match go right down to the wire. It is Lizzie Alchin with the ball at the favoured end of the beach now. 20 to 25 knot wins, as my friend Greg Jury mentioned. That's clever from Gruene, just tooling the ball off the block. So conditions starting to get a bit spicy. We heard there might be some rain coming. Folks, unless there's lightning or it's raining frogs, we will not stop play. So if it starts raining, these ladies, being the absolute iron women that they are, will just keep playing. Absolutely changes the complexion of the game. If rain comes, it does make things slightly more challenging. We'll see if that eventuates. It's 10-13 now. That may not be a problem if Jazz Fleming can get back on a service roll. Oh, or a blocking clinic. Fleming shutting down the German. Utterly devastating blocking from Jazz Fleming. What a skill. The jump serve was high class. She's motored through the deep sand and built a wall. That's going to pump up her tyres to hit another big jump serve. Do you mind? Fleming has caught fire again.
Just like that, it's a 1 point game.
The timeout will be called. Well, that's probably smart from Fejes and Gruene. You can tell when an athlete just finds something extra. Fleming with the big block and then this clean ace cross court. Look at this, just Fejes, who's as good a judge of a line as anyone getting around. Well, she was just absolutely beat by that serve and she knew it. Teams here enjoying all of the action. Such great support down here in South Australia and Glenelg. They're such knowledgeable and passionate beach volleyball fans. Of course, back in November, not that long ago, the World Championships of Beach Volleyball were held at Memorial Drive in Adelaide in the city. An incredible event. Congratulations to all involved in putting on Australia's first ever World Championships of Beach Volleyball. So Adelaide have been spoilt. You've been spoilt, South Australia, and you're spoiling us. This wonderful beach here today. Big thanks to the South Australian Tourism Commission. A big thank you to the City of Holdfast Bay for letting us be part of all of the action. Discover South Australia at southaustralia.com. Jump online and plan your next getaway to this incredible part of the world. Speaking of incredible, Jasmine Fleming out of the timeout, trailing by 1. Can she go back to back to back? Goes at Fejes. She gets a free ball. This is trouble. Oh, well, no, they couldn't cash their check. Alchin's awake to the set that comes over. Can she execute? Nice pickup. Gruene is right there. She's got control of the point now, and the roll shot, clinical and world class. Where Alchin and Fleming had their opportunities, Fejes and Gruene showing incredible composure under pressure.
Very nicely executed.
Had no right to fight their way back into that point, but fight their way back they did. And they lead again by 2 out of the timeout, 14-12. Anna with the ball. Gonna be a free ball. Oh, second ball play, clever. Fleming knew it was coming, couldn't quite get her body and shoulders in the right position to really shut down that hard-driven ball. So the control of set number 2 back in the hands of Fejes and Gruene. This Australian-German combination starting to find some chemistry out there in the deep sand of Glenelg Beach. That is a wonderful set though. Lizzie Alchin back over a shoulder from way downtown into the breeze. Fleming goes over and says, "Did you see the quality of that set from my partner?" First referee has to agree, said that was high quality. That was a highlight. The opposition thought there's no way Fleming's swinging the ball at a clear net. That was a clutch moment. Was it a pivotal moment? It is 13-15. Oh, and a soft ball. Gruene getting the job done. Lizzie Alchin within her rights to politely and respectfully inquire upon the interpretation of the setting from the opposition. Just put that one in the little mental pressure bank on the referee next time around. The ball goes back reasonably simply. Gruene's going to make them count. Perhaps Fejes will get the second swing. And there was a net touch, but was the ball already down? So if the athlete touches the net while the ball's still live, that's the end of the point. It's been adjudicated that she hit the net before the ball was down. If that ball had hit the ground and the ball was already dead and then she touches the net, it doesn't matter. But she knew she went for a little bit too much there, Steph Fejes. She'll get a chance to redeem herself. Can't do it, so we tighten up again. 15-16. So they've seen off quite an onslaught. Lizzie Alchin and Jazz Fleming in the gold medal match. But now they only trail by 1 and they've got that scoreboard pressure of the first set already in the bag. Fleming needs to keep the pressure on. They go back to Steph Fejes. Little block, soft touch will be recycled. Fejes again, the line is open. The line is hers. Stop me once maybe, but you won't stop me twice. Steph Fejes not losing his structure, staying calm, putting the second one away. The lead is 2 again. Cross-court spin on that ball. Creating a little bit of havoc now, the breeze. Oh, and it's Fleming at the net. Well, the serve was a bit of a mischief maker. Plenty of side spin on it from Anna Gruene. Fleming was up to the task and then put some net pressure on. So 16-17. This match starting to get a little tight at the business end. The gold medal match, set number 2. The team in green must win this set to keep it alive. There's Fleming with the one armour. Fejes with the pressure shot from off the net did a really, really good job. 18-16 now. The 2-point margin returns. Fejes into this strong breeze. She'll love this. Can't execute. Northern Beaches players from New South Wales. Some of the best wind players you ever see. They get used to it. They relish the opportunity to show their skills in a windy forum. Not to be Fleming, the Queenslander. Opportunity to lock up the set with a strong serve now. Can't do it. Can't adjust to the changed direction that she's got to serve. 19-17, they're little tiny moments that can make all the difference. Gruene again. Don't want to go for too much on this serve. Look for the short serve to try and drag the opposition forward. Fleming having a little bit of serve-receive trouble. That ball's tremendous though. But she can't land it. So that's a big, big moment, folks. Fejes and Gruene well beaten in set number 1 of the women's gold medal match, but at 20 points to 17, a timeout is called because Alchin and Fleming are now the ones who have to fight off a set point, and indeed there are 3. Stephanie Fejes and Anna Gruene will come out of this timeout serving for the second set.
Obvious timeout, getting the scoreline. I agree though, Damo. Couple of good serves and you're right back in it.
Well, tense times here thanks to Mahindra, the women's gold medal match in the Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, round 1 at Glenelg Beach. You can see the combination in green. That is our number 3 seeds, Stephanie Fejes in the hat from New South Wales. Her German partner for this event, Anna Gruene, the 24-year-old, hyper-experienced international player. Weren't as cohesive as they have been in the first set, and they lost that one 21-16, but they have started to really find their feet in the Adelaide sand. And they are leading 2017 in set number 2, and for Elizabeth Alchin and Jasmine Fleming, top of screen in the orange, they are facing 3 set points. So Anna Gruene, she picked out Jasmine Fleming with the last serve. She is serving for the set. Opportunity. It's going over though, so Fleming with a tough ask. And everyone's smiling because they won the rally. Fejes kind of overpowered at the net that time by Fleming. It won't bother her too much. Still 2 set points on the board. Fejes and Gruene, all or nothing serve really for Alchin. She's got to go for it. Got to make it count. Gets it in play. Here's a swing for the win. Quality, classy, and complete. It is Stephanie Fejes and Anna Gruene taking set number 2, 21-18 in the women's gold medal match. And we are getting the gold medal final we deserve because we are going to 3. Well, what a great comeback that was as the coin toss takes place for set number 3. Who's going to receive serve? What side do you want to start on? All of that sort of stuff. Here's the deal, folks. 1 set apiece. We are tied up for the gold medal. It's going to be 1 set to 15. Stephanie Fejes, she is a human joy machine. Just love watching this lady play. What a great comeback for Anna and Steffi. They were well controlled in set number 1 by Lizzie and Jasmine, but they've come back really solidly, and it is all on the line. The third and deciding set. As I was saying, we only played at 15 points. We'll change ends every 5 points scored. There is no technical timeout. Both teams have the opportunity to call a timeout once in the third set. So it's really all or nothing. The ladies have been playing since early Friday morning. It all comes down to 1 set of beach volleyball. First to 15 with a margin of 2 will be on the top of the podium at the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, round 1 here at Glenelg. So the pressure well and truly on. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you're watching. You can see, as Greg Jury on the sideline has pointed out, the breeze picking up, maybe some weather coming. Set number 3 ready to go. The gold medal is on the line. Gruene defensively perfect at the moment. Tough break, Fejes. Looked like a late decision to hit the second ball, but she dragged it down into the net. First point, set number 3 goes to Alchin and Fleming. This is Lizzie Alchin with the ball. Oh, high quality mishit from Steph Fejes. I'm sure she meant to hit the baseline. I've treated her unkindly. That was perfection. It's the power of hitting into this stiffening breeze. You get just a few fall your way. Fleming working hard on serve receive. Oh, it's a good set spike combination from our number 1 seeds. Let's see if they come out in set number 3 with a little bit more purpose. They thought they were in control of this match after set number 1, but great fight back by the number 3 seeds. They go after the German. Oh, that's better from Fejes. That's back to her standards. Second ball into the corner. How did she spot that? How did she know that was available? And better yet, how did she execute on it? Wonderful skills from this young lady. 21 years of age, playing like a veteran. Oh, Gruene, the other left-hander, serving like a veteran. They'll take the advantage. 3 points to 2. So again, every 5 points, we're going to change ends. Players, as they change ends, if they've kept the ball, they just have to make a slight mental adjustment because the wind direction is completely different. And how often do you see it when the athlete comes back around to the other side with the ball, they drag it down into the net or they hit it too long. So locked up again, 3 points apiece. Alchin. Oh, that's a sublime angle by Anna Gruene. That's the benefit of the left-hander being on the right-hand side, is that angle is really hard to read and available to them. Of course, they're both left-handers, so one of them's got to play on the left side. Oh, well, you could see the look in her eye, couldn't you? Lizzie Alchin was always going to knuckle that second ball over. Telegraphed it maybe a little bit. Fejes responded, but it was too well played. So 4 points all, 1 set apiece. Gold medal match. Getting in a nail-biting territory here. Oh, that's a nice play from the left side. Fejes, that was hard to do because she had to turn, watch a ball coming back across her shoulder. Clear the net, not hit the net. She made that look much simpler than it actually was. Oh, it's a good option, but Gruene was right there. Opportunity. Lizzie Alchin's going to have to put a free ball over deep, putting a bit of pressure. Oh, just running out of puff there. Gruene had covered so much sand. When it came time to try and put the ball back into play, just didn't quite get a radar back. So 5 points apiece, 1 set all. You can see the tents, the umbrellas starting to dance in this breeze. The ball certainly just starting to play a few tricks on the ladies. Let's see if Lizzie Alchin can readjust to this end of the beach. Does well. Free ball coming. Fleming wants it. Set me up, boss. Oh, she wanted to crush that ball. It wasn't there to be crushed. Great pressure. Oh, straight back at you. Table tennis breaking out here on centre court. Fleming's like, I've had enough of this point. Let me just hit a winner. 6-5. They take the lead. We haven't seen them with their nose in front for a little while. Alchin and Fleming, can they put their foot down? Can they race away the number 1 seeds? What can Fejes do? Just place the ball perfectly. Rinse and repeat from Steph Fejes. She's so solid at that play. She'll go back to the service line, try and play some tricks on the opposition into the breeze. That ball not hitting the block before it went out, just catching the net and bouncing out. But I like that play from Alchin and Fleming when they set that wider, faster ball to try and stretch out the defence. Just couldn't quite execute the skill on that occasion, but they should stick with that. It's a good fast play that I'm sure they'll use on the World Tour this year. Alchin again, dealing with a tough serve well. Ball's back up though. Oh, that is criminally good. Reflex from Gruene, reflex from Fejes, and point number 8 on the board. Absolutely had their backs to the opposition. They didn't know what was coming. And they've opened up a 2-point lead. crucial moment of the gold medal match. Oh, and then that becomes 3 with tough serving. That is such a clever serve from Fejes. The left-hander cutting it into the wind across Lizzie Alchin into the seam between Fleming and her. And it just creates a little bit of confusion about who owns that serve receive. She'll go back to the service line. This all-important first serve after you've changed ends. Gets it in play. That's a good start. Good response from Alchin and Fleming, though. They needed that one. You sense if the opposition had got to point number 10, they might have taken a bit of air out of the tyres. But now instead, it's Jazz Fleming. She's got to surf the line between aggression and precision right now. Yeah, late line call, really perfect execution. See Fleming and Alchin kind of look at each other to whether they misunderstood each other's role. I'm not sure, but it opened up pretty well. And is indeed Fejes and Gruene with a 10-7 scoreboard, the first to double figures. Searching serve from Gruene. Oh, Alchin though, really good composure. Kept her balance really well. She had to try and sight a ball that was floating around in the wind. She didn't overcommit and let the ball get behind her. She trusted a good deep top spin, 3/4 pace shot for the winner. That's great composure under pressure from Lizzie Alchin. All right, opportunity on a recycled ball. Alchin close to the net, brings the pressure, hits the winner. 9-10, you saw Jazz Fleming. Looked like she was going to hand set the ball and then put the hands away and just bump set it off her forearms. Didn't want to make a mistake. So this is a big point in the concept or the context of this match. If they could go 10-all on the side change, much better than 11-9 down. Oh, and she gets it done. Lizzie Alchin using the conditions beautifully. We are locked up. The women's gold medal match, the Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, round 1. This is our final match for the ladies. At stake, the top of the podium. Fejes and Gruene fought back hard. Up against Alchin and Fleming, it is 1 set apiece, 10 points all. We only go to 15 points, folks. First team to 15 with a 2-point margin will be our champions. Alchin again. Jump set, fakie. Well, that was a lot going on there. That is a outrageous skill shown by Anna Gruene to jump set the ball in a heavy wind. I think it was so beautiful that it mesmerised Steffi Fejes and it blew back behind her head. She couldn't hit a winner, but at a crucial time, Alchin and Fleming hit the lead. Oh, Jasmine is flowering on centre court. 12 points to 10. They've gone bang, 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 and they lead by 2.
Maybe the 4th point in a row for the girls in orange. Coming to play at exactly the right time.
Well, what a turn of events here in the women's gold medal match. Slightly less extravagant setting on this occasion from Anna Gruene, but Fleming was having none of it. And our number 1 seeds, just when they needed it most, have found something special. Some great serving from Lizzie Alchin. And just downright outrageous from Jasmine Fleming. The crowd are unsure of which way this is going to go. The women's gold medal is about to be decided in the next 5 minutes or so, folks. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast. The Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, the women's gold medal match. Your team in orange, bottom of screen, Elizabeth Alchin, Jasmine Fleming leading 12-10 over Stephanie Fejes and Anna Gruene. And a 2-point lead in a 3rd set is gold dust. Good line call, good composure. Gruene sounding calm and experienced under pressure. Fejes listened and observed perfectly. So 11-12, all big moments, but this is a crucial serve. Alchin takes it well. Where does she go? Simple line shot. Really low stress play under the circumstances, Lizzie Alchin just easily rolling it down the line. They set a really big cross-court honour. 13-11. Fleming this time. Down the middle again. Gruene, the German, snaps it down. Alchin's there. Alchin's going to snap it down as well. And she snaps it down for championship point on the side change. Lizzie Alchin and Jasmine Fleming have got a 14-11 scoreboard, and they are about to serve for the championship. Here we go, folks. Jazz Fleming serving for the gold. Cannot get it done. One championship point save. 12-14 for Anna Gruene. Boy, oh boy, what can she do from the baseline? Because there are 2 championship points remaining for the team in orange. Here we go. Fleming, will she finish it on this swing? You know she will. Getting it done. Jasmine Fleming, Lizzie Alchin are your champions of Glenelg.
Victorious over Adelaide Gruene and Steffi Fejes. Nothing between these two wonderful teams. Could have gone either way.
Wonderful scenes here at Glenelg Beach. The women's gold medal match. A brave Steph Fejes and Anna Gruene have taken our #1 seeds, Lizzie Alchin and Jasmine Fleming, all the way to the wire. 21-16, 18-21, 15-12, but it is Fleming and Alchin, our #1 seeds, and a new combination letting the world know that 2026 is going to be their year. Congratulations, though, to that wild card, a new combination. Steffi and Anna, they have lost no admirers with that performance today. Greg Jury, I suspect you've got some very happy campers with you.
I sure do, Fogs. Right now, I've obviously got Lizzie and Jazz girls, gold medal. You got to feel good about that one, don't you?
Yeah, super excited. It's our first event together, so really good to get out and get a win in the first one.
Awesome. Hey, I've got to ask you the question. When was the last time you played 2 left-handers in a game before?
Probably never. Yeah, I don't think so.
It's a rare combination. It was a bit confusing for the spectators to see what was going on there. What a great effort, girls. Let's talk about the control and the stress of that changing conditions. Then halfway through the game, the wind picked up. Does put a lot of pressure on the game. Changes it completely with surface pressure and whatnot. What did you find in that as the game went on that made you get it back into that? Because it was a game of ebbs and flows then. What was it that you find in each other to make sure those consistencies occur?
I think side out was really important. We just lent on our training, what we've been working on, and just executed inside out.
Awesome. Now, new combination. You're playing together in Cooley, I'm assuming?
Unfortunately, we're not here for Cooley. We would have loved to play, but we're heading over to Mexico for the 2 Talent events, so...
Well, that's exciting.
Very exciting, yeah.
You've been to Mexico before, girls? Is this the first time, or you've been there before?
Yeah, I played last year in Mexico, Challenger, but first time together.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, girls, congratulations and all the best. Well done. Gold medal, round 1. That's so exciting for you. Well done.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what a lead up. What great smiles, great new combination. Lots to be excited about with Alchin and Fleming. Good luck to the ladies when they go to Mexico and La Scala. Greg Jury pointed out an all left-handed team in Fejes and Gruene. I would point out it's an all left-handed commentary team as well today, for what it's worth. Never mind, here are the match highlights. Fleming at the net, just a serial nuisance. Alchin hit very well. But when the match turned, it was certainly in the second set, the shot-making and experience of Gruene and just the athleticism of Fejes. As the breeze picked up, it kind of brought them and their skills in a sharper focus, and they were able to hit shots like that. No way you're picking that ball up. Fejes, so athletic, so nimble. Look at that, was one of my favourite plays, the no-looker over the shoulder. She saw the funny side of it as well. So just wonderful competition between some incredible athletes. There's Fleming again, just getting her block stats up, and there's the moment for Alchin and Fleming. They are getting it done in 3 sets. Congratulations, our winners of round 1 at Mahindra Australian Beach Volleyball Tour, Lizzie Alchin and Jasmine Fleming. And when we come back, it's going to be the men playing, but here is the moment of the match. I should point this out. This was our favourite moment anyway. Great hustle. Look at that from Gruene. The ball coming back over. Alchin all of a sudden called into play again. The transition set, fabulous. Boy, oh boy, Fleming had said, I've had enough. Make it stop. Well, Stopper did, and they'll be on the top of the podium to show for their efforts. And when we come back, it is going to be our final match, the men's gold medal game.